Wanderer, The Ultimate Hippie Trail Journey. It's a great read. I have a ball reading it, and I think you will too. And we think it's going to make a very fine week by week series, if you will. TV, movies. Let's make it happen. Join us. Week 22. It's still all about Kathmandu. Come on and enjoy the particulars. Things have come to quite a lull for me here. Sometimes I really miss America and its convenient ways of life. But I suppose I really don't remember what I've left behind. I'm really excited to see the rat race again. This trip must have changed me an awful lot. It's so difficult here. Now I look forward to watching the slow transition of east to west by traveling overland. Believe it or not, there are a relatively lot of tourists here. Europe must be packed with tourists. The children here are so incredible. They work at about 7 years of age, and many smoke cigarettes regularly. It's pretty cute, although depressing. Kathmandu is such a home-like place for me, with its many young traveler hippie types. Great food and great music, yet it is the strangest place in the world. Incredible oriental temples, very religious, observant people living their own breed of Buddhism and Hinduism everywhere. I've enjoyed Kathmandu so much. It's a good thing that visas are so difficult here. I had to get 2 5-day extensions to my 15-day visa, which extended my stay for 10 days. If not, I might never leave. July 1971, Thursday, new moon, the beginning of the moon of Leo. Whoa, baby, come on. Mick Jagger wails and it's more of Kathmandu. This is the day that the Swami has foretold as a good day, actually a couple of days, and I've got a hit of what sounds like some great acid. I'm heading back to Dhulikhel, the little town in the country I visited, to where the tall mountains can be seen from the porch atop that glorious valley. More far out life. I've sent 2 letters to old friends, not very good letters, but a bit communicative. The scene here is very far out. Somehow there's a social situation forming with the 4 from McLeod Guns, Roger, Dick, Don, and I, and some chicks, and we'll probably get it together up there. Maybe. Ravi Shankar weaves into my brain, and I'm reading Alan Watts now, which really gets me going. My head seems very receptive to learning. We make our way through the mountains again to the little town of Dhulikhel. And it's there that we're going to take the acid. It's a very nice and gentle day, even though we're on acid. 6 of us make it up here, 4 of us trip. I awake them about 3 a.m. to drop. Then I go back to sleep. I awake with a tingling sensation of tripping. The view and the morning were beautiful and soft. I believe the drug may have actually been mescaline. Smooth, but it kept me tripped at intervals until a late night bedtime. The village of Dhulikhel and its views are so knockout. We go back to Dhulikhel, our gang of guys and gals. After watching the clouds, Dick, Debbie, Sue, and I find this beautiful little temple set near water falling into a concrete pool. The English chick Debbie was nice. Sometimes I thought of trying to make love to her. I didn't, and it's been a while. 25 days in Kathmandu, Nepal. The journey to get there was incredible. And it made for part of the incredible journey of the whole experience by having it so challenging to get there and make it part of the adventure. And being in Kathmandu was a world unto its own, with a population from all over the world, and with food and with dope and with all the fun stuff with the music and everything else. It was just an incredible time. And yet, frankly, I didn't write about it that much. Why? Because I was so grooved out, so mellow, so happy to be there in Kathmandu. Yep, nothing like it. Nothing like it will ever be again when the hippies all gathered in Kathmandu, Nepal, and yours truly, Stevie Wander, made it there at the end of that long road. It was great. Throughout my stay in Kathmandu, the monkey temple was a big deal. That's Swambu. And you went out there and it had a whole world onto its own. It seemed to be a draw. When you hit Kathmandu, they said, oh, you've got to go to the monkey temple. It was a bit of a walk, not bad. And it was just an incredible spot for people to gather and to go to, even though it was way off the beaten track. It was really part of the wonderful times in Kathmandu for me. And those monkeys just made it into something special. And you walk up there, up, reaching the top and see that stupa and then look out over the whole valley. It was really one of the highlights of anyone's stay in Kathmandu. Check out all the temples, but wind up at the monkey temple. By this time, in my third full week in Kathmandu, I'm a regular. I know the places to go. I understand where the good food is, where the music lies, where the dope shops are, and I'm getting to be in the groove. But the cool thing is these restaurants, the cabin. Oh, what a place it was. We go in there and order these omelets up, sit there, listen to the music. You could be there for hours, just enjoying the community, enjoying the music, enjoying the food, and having a great time, getting a little buzz on and hanging out. I'm actually recording this on the 26th day of July, 2021, exactly 50 years from the date of the entry in my journal that I'm now reading, 26 July 1971, Monday, Kathmandu, Nepal. All is very smooth for me. Tomorrow, I start my winding journey towards my mythic home. I will be flying out of here because I got a very cheap student price. Plus, I saved the expense of another Indian visa, I'm told, for $5. So I hope to get quite a view of the Himalayas, plus eliminating some grueling land travel. Once I get back to India, I'll probably stay a couple of weeks. Perhaps I'll dip south to Bombay for my first look at an ocean in India. I would also technically be in the tropics for the first time. My birthday is close. I'll probably be in India for it. Very strange. I'll be heading towards Afghanistan. It's a great country, and I want to visit the north on my way west. I'm really quite keyed for the next couple of months that will bring me home again. Here I am in Kathmandu, a rich, relative to the prevailing poverty in these parts, American, on my way home. I almost feel just like heading straight west. The immigration guy at the airport gave me a 1-week visa for India. I may be in Pakistan by then. I'm really quite excited to get home. It's really a long way though. To make a mad dash to southern India would be senseless. We'll see what happens, but maybe another trip will have to cover that. It will be just too much at this time. I always want to take it pretty easy on the road. I didn't want to be in that much of a rush. I got a letter from home saying that they had received the hashish. Wow. I bought 2 tolas. I'm going to work them. They're very soft. We'll see what I can do with them. Next week is week 43. My English buddies depart on towards Calcutta. I'm alone in Kathmandu. Day or two later, get on a plane to a place called Patna in India, where I'm mistaken for a saint. Then it's onto a train, wind up being alone in kind of a place that they have some robbers. And then I wind up back to Benares on the Ganges, the holy river, back in India. We'll see you next week. The Wanderer is a great read. It uses something we call the active voice. It's a hell of a lot of fun. You feel like you're right there experiencing it with our Wanderer. And follow our route of the journey on our website at wandererbook.com. Roger heads back to our hotel by himself while Richard and I proceed to rent bicycles. We pedal through the streets of Kathmandu for the rest of the afternoon. So you guys are going to be departing for other lands soon, huh? Yeah, mate. In a few more days, we fly to Calcutta, then a ship to Thailand. Then we're going to make our way to the Philippines, says Richard. We've been traveling mates for a while, ever since entering Afghanistan, I say. I'm going to miss you guys. Yes, mate. We've had some times traveling together for a few months now, but it's nearing time for us to part. We pedal our bikes to the American Express office, where I have 3 letters from home. My mom, my brother, and an ex-girlfriend. It's good to feel that connection in words from back home. I'm still going to be several months before I return. Richard and I continue pedaling on till we leave the city, go through some country, and arrive at a little town called Patan. We grab a bite to eat, walk to the small market area, then pedal back to Kathmandu just before nightfall. It's mid-July, and my 15-day visa will be running out soon. I will need to visit the immigration office and get a 5-day extension. I really do love it here. It's crazy just to be able to eat great home-style food at the restaurants while listening to tune after tune of great rock music, all the while smoking dope right at the table while being served. Stones, the Beatles, Dylan. This is a paradise that caters to all of us hippie freak intrepid travelers. The Kathmandu Valley in the Himalayas of Nepal is a magical place. Mount Everest isn't too far from here either, as the crow flies, but I have no plans to visit that big boy.